Shalom, shalom, Israel. First and foremost, I want to give all honor, glory, and praises unto YAHAWAH, BAHASHAM, YAHAWASHI, BAHASHAM, ROKAK, double honors to the elders and apostles of Great Millstone, and shalom to my Akim, YAHAWAH, who are diligently waiting to be delivered from this final captivity. This is Brother Kawakub coming at you with another lesson. Matthew chapter 13, verse 11, he answered and said unto them, because it is given unto you to know the mysteries of the kingdom of heaven, but to them it is not given. So today's lesson is going to be about reincarnation. All right. And the thing is, the reason why I brought this out is because there are I just found, as I was reading, I just found this one instance where basically Yahawashi flat out, well, not necessarily flat out, but he's basically hinting towards reincarnation in one particular instance, and the disciples, as a result of Yahawashi, hinting them, guiding them, leading them to this conclusion. All right, the disciples are able to understand it, and the scriptures flat out tells us that this is the conclusion that the disciples came to. All right, now let's start with this first instance, okay? Because knowing all right, knowing that the disciples' mindset is also an important part into understanding, into knowing what we need to understand ourselves, okay, as well as what is and what is not. All right, so let's start with this one. This is an easier one, okay, and then I'm gonna get into the one where it flat out says what it actually is. So first off, John chapter 9 from the top, and as Yahawashi passed by, he saw a man which was blind from his birth, and his disciples asked him, saying, Master, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? So now, this is the first part of this is understanding that the disciple saying that the reason that this man is blind is because someone went off, someone bugged out. All right, so now we understand this, that the Lord, let me actually get that as a matter of fact, if my computer can go faster. Proverbs chapter 12, verse 21. There shall no evil happen to the just, but the wicked shall be filled with mischief. So now, this is the understanding that we have. This is understanding that we have from the disciples in John chapter 9. The disciples understand that the Lord is not going to let someone be born blind or become blind for no reason. All right? So the Lord made it, Slakia, the Lord made him blind. The understanding that they're saying is this man was blind because either he did something or his parents did something. In addition to that, they also understand that he was born blind. All right, which is another piece to it. So how is it his fault, or how did he do something if he was born blind and he didn't have a chance, quote unquote, to do anything wrong? And this is where the whole reincarnation comes in, where in your previous lifetime, which we're in the whole reincarnation thing, we don't reincarnate. We can't reincarnate as pieces of rock, pieces of shit, or animals or anything like that. It's only humans, and it's only by what's it called? Your own bloodline, by your own family tree. All right, so through your descendants, that's how you're gonna basically reincarnate. All right, now okay. Now, basically, or any like closest relatives, descendants. All right. Anyway, as I was saying, so they said, who did sin, this man or his parents, that he was born blind? So he was born blind, meaning that in this lifetime he couldn't have done anything that warranted him being blind. So it had to have been potentially, if it was him that did something, then that means that he did something off, he did something wicked in his previous lifetime. All right, or his parents did something, and he's paying for something that his parents did. All right, so this is the understanding that we have, that the disciples had. All right, as well as in terms of a general sense, there are instances like this, okay, where this is I bit my tongue. It's like there are instances, there are special cases, all right, where it's not gonna actually be the case, like in this instance, but that's only because Yahawashi is trying to, teach a lesson or show something to his disciples, or just us in general. All right, just as he showed with the whole fig tree. Let me actually get that, because I was just reading that. I think it's in Matthew chapter 17. Bear with me. All right, Matthew chapter 21, verse 19. And when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it and found nothing thereon, but leaves only, and said unto it, let no fruit grow on thee. And presently the fig tree withered away. All right, so this was an instance like there was just because the fig tree didn't have any fruit on it, the Lord cursed it and killed it. All right, he literally killed it just because it didn't have any what's it called on it. Okay, verse 20. And when the disciples saw it, they marveled, saying, how soon is the fig tree withered away? Yahushua answered and said unto them, verily I say unto you, if ye have faith and doubt not, ye shall not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also ye shall say unto this mountain, be thou removed, and be thou cast into the sea, and it shall be done. All right, it shall be done. It shall be done. Slakia. So Yahawashi is trying to illustrate a lesson, illustrate a point that it might seem amazing that I'm doing stuff like this, but even you will be able to do the same, if not better, as well. Okay, Yahushua didn't send a mountain, anywhere, but he's trying to show that point and teach that lesson that through faith, all right, and actual belief in the power of Yahweh we're able to do the exact same, especially in what's it called, in these up and coming times when we're gonna need the faith in the Lord. All right, so now to be delivered out of these trials and tribulations. So now over here, let's go back into this. Okay, so as we were talking about the understanding that having the understanding that of what the disciples of what the disciples knew. Basically, if you're born blind, it's something that it is a result of either your parents or of you. Okay, that you were born blind, and it's because of previous life that's a result of it. And okay, and in addition to that, okay, Um, where is it? Verse 3, as I said before, is not necessarily the instance where the man actually. Verse 3, Yahushua answered, neither hath this man sinned nor his parents, but that the works of Yahweh should be made manifest in him. Okay, so basically, as I said before, as I said previously, this person was not an example of having done anything in his previous life, but it was more so just the illustration of the understanding of what we knew in this truth. Okay, the disciples, all right, they said who, and understand, and that understanding that is the first part of it. With that in mind, Slakia, let's also get into this. Matthew chapter 17, verse 10, and his disciples asked him, saying, why then say the scribes that Elias must first come? And Yahushua answered and said unto them, or well, basically, Slakia, Elias, basically, Elijah, previous, one of the prophets of old. That's basically what they're saying. They're saying that Elias has to, come for present. Let's go continue on. Slakia. Verse 11, and Yahushua answered and said unto them, Elias truly shall first come and restore all things. Okay, so this is what Yahushua is saying. He's also saying that yes, they are right. Elias is going to come, and he has to come, and he's going to come. All right, and he's going to restore all things. Now, verse 12, but I say unto you that Elias is come already, and they knew him not, but have done unto him whatsoever they listed. Likewise shall also the Son of Man suffer of them. Then the disciples understood that he spake unto them of John the Baptist. So this is over here, once again, it goes to show the understanding. All right, and it's also a funny thing that this is in the Bible as well as it's also in the New Testament. Matthew, this is like the first book of the New Testament, and I can only imagine how many times I guess a Christian would have read through this and not really and truly understood, the meaning, the actual meaning behind this. Okay, and or just being not necessarily absent-minded, but not truly comprehending things. Because yes, there might be times when you're actually trying to pay attention and understand each and everything, but it's just not for the Lord to give it to you. All right. Now, over here, Yahushua said, Elias shall come. He said, truly shall come. In verse 12, they said he said that Elias is come already. Elias has already came. All right, and the disciples, all right, basically understood that to mean that Elias has come in the form of John the Baptist. So as a result, John the Baptist is Elias or Elijah. All right, so now we have this. Now we have more confirmation on the understanding of reincarnation, as we see just of how the disciples are demonstrating an understanding on reincarnation. All right, so because his name is not Elijah or Elias, but John the Baptist. All right. And also there's a lot more. I think I'm gonna link a video. There's a video that a brother had done. It was a really good video. Let me see if I can. So what I'm gonna do. Bear with me a moment. Okay, here it is. This is the video. So I'm gonna link this in the description. Excellent video, going into it as well. I would say a lot better than I do, but definitely some more information on it. But I just saw this, I just read this, and I really want to get into it myself. All right, but that's the spirit. Anyway, moving on. Where was I at? Revelation chapter 1, verse 7. Behold, he cometh with clouds. This is talking about YAHAWASHI. And every eye shall see him, and they also which pierced him, and all kindreds of the earth shall wail because of him. Even so, Amen. So, as of right now, YAHAWASHI, after so many years, after YAHAWASHI died and rose again, okay, after so many years, he hasn't came with the clouds, okay, and everyone didn't know, everyone didn't see, all right. So when that happens, it's once again saying that the people which pierced him, the people which killed YAHAWASHI, okay, physically, as in physically, partook in it, partook in the piercing of him, of the crucifixion of YAHAWASHI. They're going to see him, even them. Okay, so once again, it goes to show and tell us of the whole of reincarnation once more. All right, because once again, and also the sad part is, I guess sometimes, when you're explaining something, you really need to be careful about the word choices you use, because when I say reincarnation, and I know I already explained it, but I have to make sure I explain it again, because people will take this out of context and think I mean, when I say reincarnation, I think they're gonna think that it is, oh, an animal, oh, a rock, or a waterfall, this, that, and the third, whatever. When that's not the case, it's you only reincarnate into a human, and you have to, and it's not necessarily a sign of stupidity or anything like that. It's just the common understanding of reincarnation is, I guess, the Buddhist thing, where the Buddhist people say you reincarnate from animals, rocks, whatever, and all that crap. So I am making it clear that you can only reincarnate as a human, and as your own descendants. All right. So now, yeah, basically, as when they see YAHAWASHI, or it's like when YAHAWASHI returns, all right, as prophesied in the scriptures, then that is when they're going to see, and it's going to be, they're going to have to pay for what they did. You think YAHAWASHI is going to forget that? No way. All right. Let me see if it's nearby. Let's see. Just bear with me, Slovakia. It's in Revelation chapter 1. Verse All right, well, Slovakia, I can't find it. So basically, that's basically the general gist of reincarnation in the scriptures. Um, it is a thing, okay, contrary to the Christian belief. But yeah, that this is a fact, and you know, we. That's also another reason why we are, we as people, a lot of people are going through the hardships that they're going through, or they're born into. All right, because of the wickedness that they've done in their previous lifetimes. Because like it's like why do some people think, oh my God, why am I going through something so hard? Why is life just always kicking my ass and this, that, and the third and whatnot? And this is a result of it. It's because of the things that they've done previously. All right. So as a result of that, you know, we're always going to be the same, but we also have to pay. We also have to pay for the stuff that we do. The Lord's not going to just say, okay, well, there's nothing. I know this person was a flat out demon, but I'm gonna let it slide. Like, no, that's not how the Lord operates. All right, and He's long suffering. He's willing to, you know, let things go on for a long time and then pile it on the person. All right, that it's deserving. So we're not taking it all at once, and we're able to actually, you know, push through it all. So with that, I hope this lesson was edifying. I want to give all YAHAWAH, Shem YAHAWASHI, Shem Rakakwadash, double honors to the elders and apostles, great millstone, Abad Babal, and Shalom.